Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Elizabeth and this is The Joyful Sojourn, a community of people that love stationery and planning and doing things creatively on paper. And if that sounds like your kind of community, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Today's video makes me a little nervous. That Spot Collins makes me a little nervous. If you get the reference, leave me a comment down below, give me a heart or something. I'm nervous about this video. I did a little bit of damage during cyber sale week / what ended up being like the month of November. I did a bit of shopping in the month of November. Some of my orders have not arrived yet, but some of the items that have arrived, I would like to use in new planner setups. And so I just can't wait to open stuff and sort it and put it away because I'd like to actually start using it. So this is one of maybe two, or maybe this will just be my one kind of haul video of the things that I picked up during Cyber Week. Let me just disclaimer here. One, I don't edit my videos, so everything is in live real time because I like the experience of watching videos like this where I'm just hanging out with people. So if you need to watch me in 2x speed, go ahead and do that. Second of all, please do not go into debt buying stationery. I know that I am sharing a bunch of things that I purchased, but keep in mind that I do this for a living. This is like my job, is reviewing products, trying new shops. And so I have a budget for these things. And so I'm very anti-debt. Okay. I'm anti-debt. I'm anti-credit card debt. I understand FOMO because there are things that I'd like to purchase that I have not purchased. And I understand what it's like watching videos like this and thinking, oh, like, I want to have all the things that Elizabeth has. Please, like, hear my heart with this, that I want you to keep within your budgets. Obviously, if this is a hobby, you enjoy shopping, but I just never want you to feel like you need to buy these things because I did, okay? So disclaimer, I am anti-debt. I purchase what I can with the budget that I have, and not everybody has the same budget. Okay. So just keep that in mind, and we don't judge either. That's the last thing I'll say. All right. That's enough of an intro. I will leave all of the shops that I can linked in the description box. Several Etsy shops here. And so I will leave my Etsy affiliate link, but like direct links to these shops so that you can find them. I didn't give myself like a budget when it came to shopping this season. Or at least I didn't give myself a budget when we were looking at, or I was looking at things from small shops. I really wanted to support small shops this year. Obviously, actually, we'll start with Archer and Olive, which is a little bit bigger, but I did, when it came to shopping like stickers and stuff, I did look for some new to me Etsy shops. And I just was like, I just want to bless them this year, give them some promotion on my platform. And, in case somebody's looking for a new sticker shop, like maybe one of the ones that I show you today would be fun for you. I did shop from a couple bigger shops, including Archer and Olive, Appointed, which is a planner company. I did shop Cloth and Paper. They're going to get their own video. I'll show you what I picked up, but I've already done like a full review and flip through of 3 of their new notebooks. But let's look at the Archer and Olive items I picked up. Their cyber sale was the weekend before Thanksgiving, which I really appreciated because, I don't know. I think I don't know. I like that they were kind of getting it out of the way. And I'm presuming that people in their warehouse, hopefully, like, people got to observe Thanksgiving with their families. So I picked up 3 notebooks from the cyber sale. The first one was the Doorbuster. I'm a member of the ambassador team, so they sent me items early, and I was able to share 4 of the 5 Doorbusters early. But I did not receive this one, and I wanted to purchase it because I'm a completionist. And I wanted to see what this color looked like. And I love the A5 size in the smaller page count. And so they only really do them very occasionally in a sub box, and then pretty much exclusively as a Doorbuster notebook. So a typical A5 notebook from Archer and Olive comes with 192 pages. The Doorbuster ones, I think we're at 128. Yeah, 128. Otherwise, everything else is the same. The patterns on the inside didn't change across all of them. There was one that had gold, silver, whereas this one's gold, but they didn't like overly, ornate the inside cover. They didn't overly ornate the front, and the packaging on the doorbuster books was a slim cardboard. So that's going to keep the cost down. But I did pick up the pink one, the pink bow. Of the two on the first day, there was this pink one and the red one. I'm not even a red person, but holy moly, that like chili pepper red, no, hot pepper red, definitely more on the blue-based red than orange-based red. I prefer that over this one, but I'm glad to have this one in my collection. Excuse me. And I think this actually would be, excuse me, a very sweet book. Hold on, let me take a beverage sip. I think this would be an excellent book to share between my daughter and I. So I'm very excited to have that. Definitely every year when you are looking out for these cyber sales, hopefully, I'm so sorry, guys. I've been talking a lot today. I'm trying to do as much filming as I can before Christmas so I can actually have Christmas and celebrate the holiday season with my family. So that means lots of talking. What was I saying? So I thought that one would be good for like sharing back and forth with Esther. Is that what was I saying that? I don't know. I was mid thought whilst also coughing. Okay, so book number 2, I hesitated purchasing last year, and it was in the Bring Back the Favorites again this year. I got very excited, so I purchased it because I didn't get it last year. So this is Nostalgia, and it's like a composition book. All of this looks like, these guys look like stickers because they have a little bit of shine on them. Like, look at the alien. Got a little bit of a shine on him, but it's not. It's printed on the notebook. It's the same. All of these have the same 160 GSM paper, so thick paper, and then 5mm spacing, white paper with dot grid. Here's the interior. Holy moly. They all will have a pocket and a pen loop. So I got this guy. I already have the soft composition notebook, that's more my aesthetic. I typically go for more kind of neutrals, but this one, I don't know, like I'm an elder millennial and this just kind of spoke to me. So I did not miss the opportunity to get this one this year. And depending on when you're watching this video, some of these items might still be in stock. So in the Bring Back the Favorites / cyber sale, they keep everything listed until it sells out, right? So it's still available on the website, but what you lose is the pricing from Cyber Week. So if the Bring Back the Favorites notebooks or the Doorbuster notebooks have not sold out, they stay on the website. The pricing is just more. And then this guy. This is a B5. The other ones were A5s. This is the B5 in Measured. I already have this notebook, but I've been using it for Lail by Mail swatches. And I just wanted to have another one. This color, I mean, look, like it's one of my favorite colors. I love how meta it is with like the ruler and the stationery. It's got the ruler marks on the spine, very simple on the back. It's vegan leather, and it's just a sexy notebook. But what always puts it over the edge for me, like I wish they did more of these, is again, it's a B5 size, but it has less pages than a typical B5 notebook that Archer and Olive offers. So this one has, this one doesn't have a page number on it, page count. I don't know how many pages are in this, but it's certainly not as thick as other B5 notebooks. So that's why I got another one of these that I probably will use for like note taking. Nothing like special. I'm not going to baby this guy, but I am going to, make sure it's for something special. So those were the 3 notebooks that I picked up in the Archer and Olive sale. And while we're looking at notebooks, let me look at the, let me pull out what I picked up from Cloth and Paper. Again, I have already filmed and will share with you a full review video of these guys. And actually, let me grab, I did pick up some stickers as well. So we'll just do these guys together. So I picked up, so they did these new perfect bound notebooks. And what drew my attention to them was their lay flat design. These are completely lay flat notebooks. They came in 3 different sizes, and then each size had a different style of layout. And some of them were just notebooks like line or graph grid or dot grid. But some of them actually had planner related layouts, and that's what I as someone who reviews planners on my channel, I wanted to do a deep dive into, because these might be kind of mid-range pricing, undated planner options for you in 2026. So I got 3 different layouts, and not every layout comes in every size. So this first one is a daily. And again, I will do a full review of this, and once that video is live, I will link it down in the description box so you can easily find more information about these, because I'm not going to do a whole deep dive right now. But I did get the daily layout. So it's an undated daily. There are no monthly layouts in here. It literally goes from the beginning of the notebook, and they call it a notebook, to your first undated daily. So they consider them notebooks, but then the layouts inside kind of, it's a planner layout. So I got the CP Petite, and these plastic covers come off, which is kind of nice. So if you got one of the other notebooks, you could change them out. They're interchangeable by size. And you can also, decorate this if you want to. It's just a thick cardstock. And then you can see the lay flat binding, which I think is really, really quite sexy. I much prefer the notebooks that they are doing now, these perfect bound, over their spiral, like is it the España? Is that what they call them? That was a case where I think they took form way out of function, or the form totally was a miss for the function. And again, I go through that in that other video. But undated daily in the CP Petite size. Then in the A5 size, I got the weekly agenda. Again, no monthlies, but check out this weekly. It's a horizontal weekly. It's like a Fobonichi vibes. So you've got your Monday through Sunday, and then an open section on this side. No extra planning pages. This is literally just a notebook that has this layout inside. And then in the 7x9 size, or 7x9.25, which is a Happy Planner Classic size, I got the 30-minute time blocking. All of them have 220 pages. But check this out. As an appointment book, this could be fabulous. It has half-hour increments from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., stacked weekends for notes. And the design on this, the lay flat design on this is amazing. Paper is a little bit different from Cloth and Paper's traditional paper, like in their inserts, and it is like a off-white. So it is not a true kind of white color. It's more warm toned than their other paper. So I picked up these 3 notebooks. Stay tuned for a perfect bound notebook review on my channel where we get into the weeds with these guys. And then because I will be dabbling with a pretty minimalist, this was like gift with purchase. These stickers, they're like white though. So I'm like, how are these supposed to layer? And how are you supposed to be able to see them? I don't know. But because I will be playing around with a more kind of minimalist planner, one of my planners on the go will be more minimalist. I'm not going to overly decorate it, but I've really been liking the idea of spotlight stickers. This was a release during their Cyber Week, and it's the high gloss spotlight stickers. And they are glossy. This is the color Fig Milk, and you get 3 sizes here. So this set is of 5. It's a set of 5. Yeah, you get 5 sheets of these. So I got these in Fig Milk, and then I got 2 sets of their spotlight stickers, and they come in different colorways. And of course, they're all mixed up now because I already took them out of the packaging. I want to say there was like a warm set. And then maybe this one goes here. And then there was more of like I don't know, natural set with like the green. So we have Cortado, Ristretto, Angora, Nori. And then I mixed these up, so don't quote me on which is which. But and it's a set of 4. And then we have Ash, Espresso, Nude, and Linen. So I grabbed 2 sets of these. So that's what I picked up in the Cloth and Paper sale. Oh, I did pick up one more thing. I splurged, okay? I have never tried the Cloth and Paper heirloom covers. They are leather covers. I prefer a leather over a vegan leather because it's an heirloom, right? Like it wears with time. I love the feel of leather. And so I waited until Tuesday to see when what was in their sample sale. And I picked up an heirloom cover in the A5 size. or it was the large size, and that hasn't arrived yet. So that'll be interesting to try. That was a big splurge. I was like, oh, this kind of, I don't know if I can justify this, but I justified it. I was like, I've never tried it before, and it's one good piece of leather. I'm going to do it. Okay, so the next shop that I shopped was Stylish and Minimal Co., which y'all know I'm a fan of Stylish and Minimal Co. I purchased her tabs for my Hemlock and Oak planners. They're a thick plastic tab. She also does stickers. So I picked a bunch of like micro icons that again will go really well in my smaller, more minimalist planner. I'm going to be trying out the Just Scribble Weekly Duo. And so I got icons that would fit that. And I bought so many icons from small shops that at some point I think I forgot what icons I already purchased in a small size. So there's going to be, I'm going to have a lot of icons and a lot of repeats. They're just going to be slightly different or on different materials. But from Stylish and Minimal Co., I got the $sign. And these are not washing material. These are just a matte transparent. So $sign, footsteps, pads, menstrual pads, okay? And these little guys are like circle dots that can circle around a date. So it says basically day 1 through day 14. Then I got some scales, and these say check-in, like weigh-in check-in, and then these are lost. So like if I lost weight on a certain date, I can use one of these dots or circles to circle around the date. Then I got the milestones. Look how small these are. These are just different emblems for milestones. I thought this would be a nice way to track like weight milestone, or like I hit 15,000 subscribers like last week or something like that. And I'd love to be able to put like a little ribbon to note that I hit a mile marker. Then I got these little itty bitty Instagram multiple icons, Instagram icons, I'm pretty sure, across different shops because I couldn't remember what I had purchased. But I got Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. These are no school circles. She calls them script rings. And I thought that would be an easy way to label dates, maybe on the kind of year at a glance for when there's no school. And then I got it in the slightly larger size. So I don't remember which is which, or how she labels them, like if this is micro and this is mini or what. But this is going to fit maybe a date on a weekly layout, and this would fit a date on an annual overview page. So those are the stickers I picked up from Stylish and Minimal Co. Then, oh boy, I'm going to forget where I got these stickers from. I knew this was going to happen. Hold on. So I grabbed a ton of, oh wait, there was also a freebie in the Stylish and Minimal Co. I think they were these ones. She had some vinyl stickers that were part of the gift with purchase. So I got to figure out which 2026 stickers I'm going to use. I feel absolutely terrible because I don't remember where I got these from. This was one shop, and I purchased a bunch of, I want to say it was not Papelle House. What was it? And I got rid of the packaging. Was it Papelle House? No. I'm going to have to check my my description box, but this was a small shop on Etsy. Oh, I feel awful not remembering. Yeah, I can't remember. I'll have to go back and check. But I purchased a ton of vinyl stickers from her for decorating my planner covers. So we have Your Worth is Not Defined by Your Productivity. This one is incredibly meaningful to me. Like this was like a smack in the face. So I picked it up. Have Courage and Be Kind. Paintbrushes. Don't Quit Your Daydream. An iced coffee beverage, my favorite. We've got a sunshine. Florals. Fern. A little pen cup or a mason jar with like Papermate flares in it. Lined florals. Paint palette. And then a stamp. Oh, this kind of stuff bothers me. It's totally not appropriate that I don't remember the name of the shop, because that's actually a really big part of what I care about, like showing these small shops. I'm so sorry. if you're watching this and this is your shop, I greatly apologize. I will make sure that people know who you are in the description box. But these vinyls are absolutely stunning. I got a lot of vinyls over the weekend. But those ones, and also just, I feel like aesthetic wise, a lot of these colors could work all together on the same planner cover. So I was kind of thinking, like, see how they all kind of have almost like a warm tone, like a vintage warm tone to them. Thought those could be really, really nice. And even this one with like the orange, I feel like that could work with those lined florals. I don't know. Very excited about that. I will add the name of the shop in the description box. Let's look at Appointed. So, especially because I don't know why I was not expecting this to be so big, but I purchased a wall calendar, and I don't know how I'm going to open this up. And it came in a tube. So let me not sleep on it, but give me like a minute while I'm opening this first. So I did order from Appointed, and I'm going to fill it for Appointed. So Joyful 15 will save you 15% off of your purchase. They had a gift with purchase. This is much larger than I thought it would be, but it is a monthly calendar for 2026. Really nice, cardstock. I might trim it down and stick it in somewhere. Appointed is new to me. I reviewed them in my Planner Lookbook series. They're made in America. Their stuff is so aesthetically pleasing. And, sorry about the noise, I have been working nonstop in their larger notebook that I can't remember if it was one they sent me or if I had purchased it, but I really, really like their notebooks. And truly, I have been in that, the larger one, basically since the day it arrived on my doorstep. So I purchased the workbook, which is a smaller notebook. And of course, I did the grid again. Their covers are nice. Their paper quality is nice. This is 6.5 by 8.5, 70-pound paper. It's got a book cloth cover. It's got a nice texture to it. It just is like, it feels luxurious. American made, Appointed.co. And what I like about their graph grid is you can leave it like this, oriented like this, but you can also rotate it because they put the date, they put the word date here, and these pages are perforated. So if you're someone that needs to write this way, you can easily do that. So I like both angles. And, oh, you know what? I think, hold on a second. I have my larger one right here. Let me grab it so you can see a comparison. This is the one, oh my gosh, we're rolling over paper. This is the one that I've been ad nauseum. I cannot open it because it has my life in it. Like, I mean, you can see that I've been using it, but wanted to try it in the smaller size. So this is if this is called the workbook, I can't remember. What do they call workbook? I mean, maybe this is the notebook and this is the workbook. So definitely different sizes here. And I like both. Like, I see a purpose for both. And I'm happy to have a smaller version of this in my collection. I think the Appointed notebooks are ones that I will definitely be keeping and probably repurchasing because the paper just feels so great. The qualities are great. It's a smaller shop made in the US. And because it's a spiral, I can flip it back on itself, which is something you can't do with an Archer and Olive notebook and something you can't do with the cloth and paper notebooks. But these ones you can fold back on themselves, which gives you a lot of flexibility with where you're planning in your house. Like if you have a table or not, if you take it to church, like you're writing on your hand or on your knee or something. Yeah, I just think these are great. So I'm glad to have the workbook, which is the smaller version of the notebook. Let's take a look at Papelle House. Papelle House is new to me, and I just picked up a few vinyl stickers from them. I feel like I should just start cutting stuff. So I'm going to cut this guy off. So new to me, Papelle House. This was, or is, an Etsy shop. So we have a little thank you card. And then let me show you these stickers I got. So Jumbo 2026 sticker. Then I forgot I got this one. 1983 limited edition, baby. This one can be customized with whatever year you want. And I'm a 1983 baby, so I'm so excited. I forgot that Papelle House had this one. So very excited to have my 1983 limited edition. This is definitely going on a planner. Then I thought this was cute. Planning in session. It's a little like door hang. And then we have a smaller, oh, I forgot. I got 2 sizes of the 2026. I couldn't make sense of like what the sizes were. And I was like, I'll just get both and figure out which one is going to fit best on which planners. And yeah, maybe I'll use both. And then I think this was maybe a bonus because I don't think I would have purchased this, but it says, I am my own eternal sunshine. So those are vinyls from Papelle House. Special shout out to this one. I feel like a lot of people in my age range are going to like this one. So that was Papelle House on Etsy. And moving on. All the things, guys. So many things. Let's get the Lauren Phelps Designs one out of the way. No offense to Lauren, but I've shopped many a time from Lauren Phelps Designs. So I picked up just a couple of sticker sheets. The emphasis for me was actually on trying a couple of covers. So let me just pull out these stickers. I purchased, so funny. Again, I don't know the order in which these videos are going to be seen, but I purchased more of these at Chicago Planner Conference and I had forgotten, and then I purchased more during her cyber sale. So I got 2 of these. She does excellent washi material stickers, and I really like these musical ones. They are like kiss cut. They are beautiful for layering. So I just got 2 sheets of these that will now go with like the additional 3 that I purchased at the beginning of November. But I'm now set with musical notes for decorating. Then I picked up a couple of items for planner stuff. So let me just pull out this big one first. So I purchased the B5 full size cover. She does really great clear covers, and I purchased it for my B5 minimalist from Hemlock and Oak. These do not fit. They do not fit. This apparently only fits the hardcover B5 from Hemlock and Oak. So very disappointed. I now have an extra cover that I guess I could try it on an Archer and Olive notebook if I wanted to protect one like the really pretty Queen Anne's lace notebook. Like I'll try it on an Archer and Olive notebook, but I had purchased it for this and I'm very bummed that it actually does not work for that. I also picked up another album. This is one of her sticker storage albums. She's got a few different versions of them that have like covers on them, but they are like, let me show you this one. This is what it looks like when it's all, assembled. And this is one that is kind of a pre-designed, like with a sticker, but they perfectly fit her sticker sheets. And they also perfectly fit, actually, while we're here, they also perfectly fit cloth and paper stickers. So I purchased another blank one, like that doesn't have a decorative front, for more sticker sheets that I'm getting from other shops that are in this dimension. So far, I know for sure these albums fit Lauren Phelps Designs, and I know that they also fit, actually, hold on. Let me grab my cloth and paper one if I have it. Okay, I don't have it here in the office. I think it's back in the house. Oh, wait, no. Wait, hold on. All right, hold on, guys. We got to move this paper out of the way, or it's going to drive all of us bonkers. Okay, so this guy is the same as this guy. And so if you are looking for storage for cloth and paper sticker sheets, this guy is like a near perfect fit. I have not found a sticker album even close to as good of a fit as this one for cloth and paper. And actually, again, while I'm here, because half the journey with purchases during Cyber Week is, you know, you get them and the unboxing is like super fun. And then you've got all this stuff and you got to figure out where to put it. So, well, we're just going to sort all the things while we're here. So I'm going to add these guys in. But I'm starting to get to max capacity. Both of my albums, both the cloth and paper one and the one that's specifically for Lauren Phelps Designs, we're getting pretty full to capacity. So I went ahead and purchased another one. Full circle moment. That's what I was trying to get at. So picked up another one of those. And then for the, it's on, is it on my planner here? No, planner's in the house. I picked up a B6 pencil board for the Just Scribble Weekly Duo, and I picked up a cover for the B6 Weekly Duo. The B6 full clear cover from Lauren Phelps Designs is a chef's kiss, perfect fit for the Weekly Duo. So if you have the Just Scribble B6 Weekly Duo, which is the 2 weeks per week, 2 layouts per week, and all in one book, you want the B6 full. It is fabulous. So I did pick up that and this pencil board to go with it. And then this was a freebie item that came in the box. I think this is probably B6 size, so I could tip this in to my B6 plan. I'm just collecting calendars at this point. I'm not mad at it. Okay, is that everything? I think that's everything from Lauren Phelps Designs. That's not everything from Cyber Week. Let's keep going. Y'all, I have a massive one from PlannerKate I'm kind of avoiding. Oh, we were going to open up the Appointed Co. So the other thing I picked up from Appointed Co. was their wall calendar. And I'm kind of scared to open this up. This is actually going to go on the dry erase board upstairs in my bedroom. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to show this to you. It's a wall calendar. Oh, wait, hold on. I can get it open. Ooh, okay. I'm like kind of nervous. I don't want to ruin it. We'll see if I can give you a little peekaboo without ruining it. I haven't had a wall calendar in a hot minute, but I thought that, so we have a giant dry erase board in our upstairs bedroom, and I've put different like milestones on it or like quotes or like stuff I want to remember. And it's a very large whiteboard. And I thought that it would be cool to magnetize on the whiteboard a full year at a glance. Oh, they give you like information about how to get started. And I chose this one because I think it's got enough space and it's horizontal. Can you see this? So we've got our months going down and then it goes all the way across. And honestly, the footprint of this, not that large. Saturdays and Sundays are highlighted in gray. And I thought this could be good for marking things that I just need to be reminded of. So I'll put in like Esther's calendar, like, well, for me to be reminded of and for Josh to be reminded of. So I'm going to put in Esther's schedule for things I know about. I also want to track my weight on here because it's right next to our bathroom and I do it on my phone as well, but I thought it would be nice to come out of the bathroom and just write it down on Sunday what my weight was, and then I can see it across the whole year. This is not as huge as I thought it would be, and I like it because it's not going to take up a ton of room on the whiteboard, but I've got plenty of room to write. So that is the large, I wonder if they give us the size. It's the 2026 annual planning calendar. And again, Joyful 15 will save you 15% off at Appointed Co. They are slowly carving a little piece in my heart because, yeah, just with their notebooks and their planners. I liked their planner layouts, especially the academic one, but I don't know if I'll be in it in 2026, or at least with any regularity. So, well, we shall see. All right, so we're not done yet. But wait, there's more. Simple Paper, oh gosh, Simple Paper Co. Skosh. Okay, so we have Skosh, we have Sadie stickers, and we have Simple Paper Co. Oh, and then we have, oh my gosh, I did a little damage at PlannerKate. I'm cut off, you guys. Don't let me buy any more stickers, okay? Cut off. Let's do Simple Paper Co. because it's popping out like it wants to play. Simple Paper Co. One of my favorite decorative sticker shops. I get the monthly subscription. Oh, just for you. So I got a little bonus item from Lena. Thank you, Lena, if you're watching this. I love her shop. It's my go-to shop for stationery at this point. I get all of my pens there. If I want to try some cool new like Japanese stationery or I don't know, some fun stickers or stamps, I look there first. She has the Sula Studio pouch now. I'm just a big fan. And she's a lovely human, small shop, like family run, love. So she was doing 30% off sticker sheets. And so I went a little ham with some of my favorite sheets. And I stocked up on a lot of washing material stickers because, again, I think they're going to be good in that Just Scribbles planner. So I don't know what all these are, but looks like we've got some freebies here. I got our December. Oh, yeah. So I stocked up on a lot of functional sticker sheets. So she does her monthly subscription, which I'm a paid subscriber to. But then all of the sticker sheets that are in that monthly sticker kit, she does release on the website. It's just a little bit more expensive. So the kit is a better value, but you can get them a la carte if there's specific sheets that you want more of, or you just want to get specific sheets. So I went back and looked through old seasons, old kits, and grabbed more of her functional stickers. So this is washing material 0824C. And these are just script headers. Look at this with the yellow. 0624C. All the numbers are down at the bottom. And it represents the month and the year of the collection. So this was June of 2024. Sheet C. This is 0124M. And then you can tell the material difference here. This one is washi. This one is vinyl. And I use them interchangeably. I've been using the vinyl ones in an Erin Condren planner, and I really like that. I think this is going to be better for your Tomoe River paper, like your thinner paper planners, which is why I got more of the dates in the washing material. Then I got a lemon sheet, 0624. Let's look at these guys. Little bonus Christmas ones. I feel like she's starting to get my aesthetic and like understands the sheets that I love. Yeah. So we have little icons for the holidays. So 1224E. So this was Christmas last year. Yeah, I love these. 1224F. 1224M. 1224I. 1224M. And then 1224N. And these are all washing material. These are going to look so beautiful in my planners. And then look at this healthy stack. I just kind of went for it. I bought a lot of stickers, guys. A lot of stickers. If my husband knew, he'd be like, what? You have plenty of stickers. Why'd you buy so many? Because I love, these are her date dots. And I am a very, very big fan. I love the font choice. I love that the font is small, but it like stands out, the black font on top of the dots. And the dots seem to cover every planner that I've tried them on, like in the monthly layout. They cover all of them beautifully, even the large numbers in the Erin Condren planner. So this is, love the neutrals here. This is 1024H, 724H, and 724H. So I got two materials here, and I care less about the kit that they belong to than I do about the colors. I was looking at the sheets and going, ooh, do I like that color? Could I see it mixing with all the other stickers that I have? And I love the blue and this kind of soft lavender color, and I knew that I could use it with other stickers. So I got one in each material. Then I got 624H, which technically goes with the lemons and goes with these days of the week. So if I wanted to do them like a kit, I could, but I didn't purchase them like a kit. I purchased them so I could I don't know, just play and mix and match. So more of my date dots. I have 024H, very pretty soft pinks. This is 024H, but in the vinyl, and then 0124H. Then, so many stickers. I would love to see Lena come out with a similar storage album to this. It's going to need to be a little bit shorter, but I love when my stickers actually match the sizing of the sleeves, because these would get, if I threw this in here, it would get a little lost. I'd have to really kind of get in there. This is the closest I've seen, though, when it comes to narrowness. So, Yelena, if you're watching this, at this point, you have a legitimate sticker company and you are consistent in the sizing of your sheets for the most part. Yeah, those are the same. So I would love to see a sticker album that's designed similar to this one for simple paper sheets. Wouldn't that be awesome, guys? That'd be so good. Okay, so we have 1024E. We got to move more quickly. So many things. 1024J. I just like the moody colors here. I thought this would be really pretty to do in the winter. 1024N. Then 724J. Love the berries on this one. 724N. 724E. These are all washi material. They're going to look so good. 624N. So I really could do a full kit thing with the lemons because I got a smaller sheet from the lemons. 0124E. 0124F. 0124O. 0124N. And then bonus sheets, which are just good for layering under things. So 0525. 0225, 0325. This one must be old school. STK 0105, STK 0106, and STK 019. So we are set with our washi material stickers. I really wanted to make sure I had more decorative washi material stickers. So we're set with the function and the, or at least the dating and the deco. So I'm like totally set for 2026. Will I buy more stickers? Probably. Will I stay subscribed to the Simple Paper Co. monthly sub? Yes, because it's an excellent value. And yeah, but now I got to find a place to store all of these. Okay, let's look at Sadie's stickers next. Sadie stickers was a new purchase for me. I need to make sure that I don't have my, what's it called? My invoice isn't in here. So discovered Sadie stickers through Chicago Planner Conference. She was a swag drop. And when the swag dropped, I immediately started using them. Let me make sure that there's, oh man, y'all, I did damage. Oh my gosh. I immediately started using the stickers and I was like, okay, well, I just found a shop that I like. And that's why I think it's smart that small shops participate in planner conferences, because people discover new shops. So I purchased from Sadie Stickers because of the sticker sheets I enjoyed using at the Chicago Planner Conference. And I bought a lot of things. So I picked up these are vinyl stickers again for 2026, just a different way to do 2026 stickers. I got a vinyl sticker that says Memory Lane. I think this was just a little freebie bonus. Oh, this was very generous of her. So I spent over $50. So I got a, oh, is this a transfer? I don't know. I'll have to play around with this. But that is a very generous freebie if it's like a press-on. But we have a giant 2026 sticker. And then this was also a freebie during Black Friday. These are just paper, like matte paper stickers for 2026. Those are nice. Okay, you guys ready? Maybe I'll separate as I go the washi material from just the matte white. I think for the most part, I got washi. So this is Trinkets and Tidbits. Zoom in a little bit. Trinkets and Tidbits. And these are the sewing buttons. Move this over so you guys can see it as we go. Then I got the same version, but in matte white. Then we have, trinkets and tidbits again. This is Whimsy buttons. I thought this would be cute for kind of back to school. It almost looks like crackers. They're all buttons, but I was like, oh, that's like Ritz crackers and apples. And I don't know, I thought that would be cute for something having to do with Esther. And then same sheet, but in the matte white vinyl. Her stickers are so good. Her paper material, her sticker paper, very nice. And I'm so glad I tried them out at CPC so I could make the jump and purchase them. These are Scrabble tiles, wooden letters, as she calls them. This is washi material, A through Z. And then our numbers, wooden numbers. Then I got the same thing in the matte white numbers. Then we have, I have so many like friendship bead type stickers, but I didn't have any numbers in this size. So these are circle number 8, circle number S, number 2, or is it B? B circle number S, or maybe this is the number, N25 LO17. And then I got the same kind of size, but in square. Then I got a, y'all. I don't have any candy alphas, and I needed them. I did. And I needed them in all the colors because I want to be able to mix and match colors, you know, like do one word, but with multiple colors. So I was like, well, she doesn't have a mixed sheet option, like with mixed colors. So I got all the colors. So these are just purple candy, white candy, green candy, yellow candy, pink candy, and orange candy. They don't have numbers on them, but that's okay. These are just a fun way to do junk journaling or do like your days of the week, headers and stuff like that. Then I got fall buttons in both the washi material and the matte white. I got labels. These are metal label plates. And I thought these would be fun for decorative dating because that's what I do. Dice. I thought dice would be fun, again, for decorative dating. So a fun way to do numbers. I think you could use them decoratively, of course, but I'm thinking functional with my play stuff. So it's called Game Night White Dice, and I got it in the matte white and the washi. And then I also, of course, got black dice in the washi material and the vinyl sticker material. And then last guy, Sticker Street. So I got Memory Lane and Sticker Street for her vinyl stickers. Again, the vinyl sticker strategy for me was I'm gonna have a lot of planners to start in 2026, and I thought these would be fun for decorating the covers of my planners. So that was my massive haul from Sadie Stickers. But wait, we're not done yet. Let's go to Skosh Paper Co. Stephanie's shop is one of my not newer favorites. I mean, I've been purchasing from her for at least a year, but she's a year old. I think maybe I was one of her like early on purchases, but I just think her stuff is really classy, very minimalist. So if you are looking for minimalist, easy setups, you're looking for washi material stickers or like clear stickers, she just does it right. So we have a like a little bookmark here for the season, and it's that really nice soft touch journaling card. Very, very pretty. It says enjoy the little things. Then we have a small holidays transparent sheet, and these are, I'm gonna need tweezers. And of course, the only ones I can find are the super pink ones, but her icons are nice and teeny, which are going to be excellent in my 4mm grid spacing planners. So we have small holidays. Look at how this is bundled, like so pretty. She's a one-person shop, and she designs the stuff, prints the stuff, and all the stuff is just so pretty. She also does customs. I got to keep this paper. Holy moly. It's like really pretty. Her habit tracker things, I think, are a big like win for her shop. So you can get items like you know, ready-made, but she does customs as well. And I'm going to show you, I can't actually because I don't have this planner in the office with me right now. I'll talk about where they go. Let's start with this one. So these are stacked date stickers, and I think I bought the whole pack. She had an option to do, I think, by the month if you wanted to. And I think I went with the whole kit and caboodle. But these are lovely. So it's all of 2026 in stacked form, and they're all on washi material, which means they are going to be so thin and lovely in your thinner paper planners. So they're not going to add bulk. So let me just lift this up, and even like the shape of it, she didn't square it out. Like she actually took the time to round it out. I think that design touch is so nice. So it is labeled for January. And so, you know, make sure you use the right sheet for the right month. But I just think this is a beautiful aesthetic. And if you're doing an undated planner for 2026, or if you are redating an older planner to save some money, I mean, you're going to spend some money to buy these guys, but stacked date, if you're doing just a notebook and you're doing daily journaling, these would be just a classy way to do your dating. And I did get the full year. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. These are not the only day stickers that I purchased for, I think did I do a whole year or a half year? I did purchase a different version of this from a different shop, and they're not washi material, and I'm not sure how they're like spelled out. So they're strips, whereas these are like dots almost. So I will have two versions of stacked days, or days of the week, I should say, days of the year in sticker format. And I can just go back and forth between the washi material and the other ones. She has tabs now. I think this is a new release to her shop, and I'm excited to see what they look like. Ooh. Okay, so we have two different tab types. So these ones are, hopefully you can see with the shadows, like these are rounded. Actually, let me just lift it. Oh, girl. Okay, so you got to be careful when you're pulling these up. These are a nice thick plastic. This is unexpected. Let me try to lift this up. Although I'm breaking it. Oh, this one broke. Okay, this one broke, but I don't want to lift up the other ones until I'm actually going to use them. So these are actually like plastic. Wow. These are like, they're thicker than the Lauren Phelps designs, like pet tape ones. They're a teensy bit thinner. Can you hear that? Than the Stylish and Minimal Co ones. So a little bit thinner. If those ones are too thick, but you want them to be like a thicker plastic, these are going to be a better option. But this first one did snap, so you have to be careful in lifting them up. I'm actually surprised. I thought they were going to be more thin, and they're definitely more like a thicker plastic. Interesting. And then this one is Monthly Tabs Curved Font 1. And oh, girl, Stephanie. You guys. I'm impressed with these. These ones, oh man, these ones are going to give Stylish and Minimal Co. a run for their money because they're plastic. They're not like pet tape, you know, they're not like these ones. These ones are better than paper, but they're still thin and might bend a little bit with time. These ones feel like they will not bend with time because they're more like the Stylish and Minimal Co. ones in that they're like a thicker, I wish you could see the thickness, like plastic. Okay, so these ones will go either on a Hemlock and Oak planner, or they'll go on my Just Scribbles one. I much prefer these ones to the rounded ones, but that's going to be personal preference. But this is fabulous. I'm very excited. I wonder if she'll have other colors in these. I don't know. We'll just have to follow along and find out. But wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, stickers from Skosh Paper Co. Including some customs that I grabbed. So one of my photos that went viral last year was a setup for a Hemlock and Oak planner. And I had used these guys on the Year at a Glance. And I love these stickers. They are very small and they fit perfectly within the grid spacing of the Hemlock and Oak. This is the one for 2025 that I used last year. And I really like the font. So the dates here are separate stickers from the holidays. So unfortunately, like, this is 2025, right? So, I mean, I guess I could still use these if there's applicable things going on these days. But these dates are not going to correspond with the holidays in 2026. I just purchased another one of these because I like the font choice. She has a newer and better version. It's just a different font of the same vibes here. So this is the 2026 version of what I purchased from last year. And this is a better value because she includes holiday stickers and day off stickers. So it's, you know, already going to be a little bit more here. You're going to get a little bit more on the sticker sheet because she threw in some extra ones. And these dates are going to be accurate. So this is font 2 and this is font 1 compared to last year's. Are we focused? If you like the look of last year's, it's font 1's probably going to be a closer match. But I got both of them because I wanted to see them, and because I have multiple planners I'm setting up that have like a Year at a Glance, and I'm probably going to use these in multiple planners. So I love these stickers. These are Events of the Year 2026, font 1 and font 2. Okay, so girl, this is my first time seeing these. Oh, very excited. Okay, so this is Custom Habits, and it's font 1. So I like the simple, clean font. I told her what my planner was that I was hoping to use these for, and it's the Just Scribble with the 4mm. So she added Just Scribble, just maybe as a reminder that is what this is sized for. So this, I don't have the planner here to test it, but this should fit a 4mm perfectly. And I thought these would be good for my weekly layout, the dashboard kind of horizontal layout, for things that I wanted to track for every day on that spread. So that's what this is for. That is different than these guys, which you'll notice the default for her habits are left justified. See how this is straight line here? And that was fine. But with the Just Scribble Weekly Duo, the habit trackers every month, or like in the quarterly view, they are horizontal habit trackers. And so I asked her if she could make the custom habits both fit the 4mm spacing, but be right justified so that they're up against the end of the habit tracker section, right where week 1 starts. So you can see this was custom. I have font 1, and these are all kind of health and wellness related. And then I hope I don't regret this, but in that habit tracker, in the Just Scribble Weekly Duo habit tracker, you have, I think, like 14 lines for habits you can track. And so I want to use it for both personal health, wellness, and I want to use it for work. So my thought was get 2 different stickers in 2 different fonts so you can easily identify in your habit tracking section which is health, wellness, and which is work related. So instead of asking for like just a jumbo with like all the habits together, a jumbo sticker, I ordered them separately so that these would basically stack on top of each other in that section. And I would know that this font 2 is YouTube stuff, Instagram stuff, TikTok stuff. And then font 1 is my home and wellness stuff. So this will make sense when I share my flip through and setup of that planner. But I just love that she's got these that allow us to customize our planners, and specifically the habit tracker sections. I have mixed feelings about the size of that B6 planner and how small it is. And I just want these setup pages to be nice and orderly. And so I do cut corners and buy stickers for those front pages, so everything just looks nice and clean. So yeah, big standout here with the ability to do your custom habits that can fit inside those sections in the weekly duo planner. You can always message her and ask her, can she make what you're thinking of? And I'm sure she would give it a try. And because she's a new shop, she's only been open for about a year, she's open to like adding items to her shop. So if there's something missing from her shop that you are interested in, definitely, let her know that there's an interest there. All right, the last, oh gosh, I hope I don't regret this. I did a lot. I did a lot from PlannerKate. I did a lot from PlannerKate because I really like her dash boxes and that they're repositionable. So what I did was I waited until the Monday and I purchased basically all of or as many as I felt inclined to purchase from kind of last chance phasing out kits. I purchased the sticker sheets in those kits that I liked, and that allowed me to stack, was it 40 or 40% off on Cyber Monday on top of items that were already 25 to 50% off. So because I was stacking sales, I just went for it. And you can tell I went for it because that is a pretty big stack of stickers. Let me add before we get into this, there are several other shops that I purchased from that I'm still waiting on orders from, including I placed a very large Chrissy Ann Designs sticker order, and I've never ordered from her before. So I'm a little afraid to unbox all this stuff and be like, oh my gosh, too many duplicates, too many items. But I basically blacked down, okay? And I did the most. So this last one for today is going to be PlannerKate, and this will probably take a minute, so you'll see what I ordered, and I'm going to try to separate things as I go. So the first thing I picked up is perpetual calendars, and I purchased these, and they have a purpose, and I'm excited for them. These were phasing out. These were 50% off, and then they were 40% off or something like that. And these are going to go in my work planner. So these are 7x9 size. I like that we have basically an additional grid here for monthly wanting to see stuff at a glance. And I'm using an Erin Condren monthly planner for work. It's got all the notes pages, and this is going to go down on one of those note pages. I purchased 4 from PlannerKate, and oh gosh, forgot. I also placed a large hand can plan order that had some of these perpetual calendars in them as well. So the goal was to get up to 12. I need 1 per month. So I basically sold PlannerKate out on her final 4, I think, of these ones that were on sale specifically. Oh, yo. Ay. Where do we even begin? Let me talk to you about my PlannerKate strategy a little bit more. So I said this a little bit with the picking out the sheets that I liked from Simple Paper Co., regardless of what kits they came in. I kind of did the same thing, and I was looking for sticker sheets that were going to match my planners, the planners that I have for 2026. I love my plum paper quad, the A5 size. The stickers from PlannerKate that match that size the best is the A5 compact vertical stickers, or the Daily Duo stickers. So I went ham on these sheets that are for the EC A5 compact vertical, but they fit my plum paper planner perfectly. And let me show you where these are going. I think it's one of these. Yep, this guy. So I have a sticker album, reusable sticker album for a lot of things. Actually, we'll keep this nearby. But this is for my plum quad. It's my compact vertical stickers book. And instead of leaving these on sheets and putting them in a sticker album, I have put all of my plum paper colorful boxes in rainbow order on this sheet. So what I've been doing is I'll go to the last chance section at PlannerKate looking for compact vertical box stickers, and I'll purchase them if they're deeply discounted. She's got a 20% off discount code as well. So I'll stack that on top of the sale items and populate in here. And then this sticker book, or this reusable sticker album, this is from Amazon. This guy is for whenever I need functional stickers for my plum paper quad. So these sheets are all going to be put in rainbow order in here. You dig? You guys get what's going on here? So we have, just in case you're curious about colors, so we have, so CB2 is the like sizing, but the color collection or the colors that go to a specific kit are the numbers here. So 737, 704. Notice these are all older numbers because she's in the 800s now. So these are all older ones, which means they were already discounted on top of the cyber sale. So 704, I got a bunch of 703 because they're neutral. So I looked for the most neutral ones and I got duplicates of those. 702, 659, that's an old one, and 658, but wait. 657, 701. I got a bunch of 700s because, again, they are neutral. They'll match with anything. So 700. Then these guys, wait, here's another CB2 and 655. So these are all for my compact vertical planner. So these are all, I'm going to put on a movie once Esther goes to bed, and I'm going to move all of these guys into this notebook. Then, oh boy. So I have been playing around trying to find functional boxes that would fit inside the B6 Just Scribble Weekly Duo. Broken record here. The small Laurel Denise stickers for I think the Anne and the Nancy, they do fit. So I did pick up expiring kind of last chance kits. So 656, 655, the T4 labels are going to fit in that weekly duo. Also picked up some script headers. Again, these were sale items, 659 and 700. I'm going to separate these as I go. These items were kind of just regular priced, but I wanted to try some of these stacked guys in my Hemlock and Oak planner. So V99C, V99B. I love these kinds of banner stickers. V92C. These were new to her shop, STK264. These are period stickers. It's really important to me to track my cycle. So I saw these and was like, oh, for sure, let's give those a try. Then I did splurge here on some of the newer sheets, waiting for that 40% off. So 803, I like the notes companion sheet, mostly because I like these flags. I like these stickers down here. And so I figured there was enough on the sheet to justify the purchase because I think they're going to look, really, really great. But I don't care about whether or not I use them with other stickers from 803. So this is the notes companion page in 803. I also got journaling number 3. Again, I like the Bujo style boxes and I like these days of the week. And then the dashboard planner sheet, I'm not using a dashboard planner, but again, I really like these days of the week. I like these labels. I think the habit trackers are nice. So I looked at like color collections that I liked, and did I like a majority of the stickers on the sheet, and could I make them work in any of my planners? Yes. And so that is why I purchased the ones that I did. Vibes number 738 is one of my favorite color collections she's ever done. And so I picked up a bunch in the Vibes, which is 738. So this is the Notes Companion. This is the journaling number 3, journaling number 2, journaling number 1. So I liked that whole colorway, so I had at it. And then 737, I like this colorway too, so I splurged on the splurge, meaning I only had the discount, the site-wide discount. I didn't grab it while it was also on sale as like a last chance item. 737, so this is journaling number 3. I just think the colors here are really pretty. Again, this is the dashboard planner sheet, but I think the stickers are really pretty. I like the colors, so grab that. Then 728, number 3, 728 in that dashboard sheet, and 713 journaling number 3. I'm starting to find a rhythm with PlannerKate that there are sheets that I know that I like. So clearly I like the journaling number 3, and clearly I like the dashboard planner -1 sheet. So, oh, did I get, oh, they're very similar. I think I mentioned this in another video recently. You start to notice that her colors start to look the same, like she repeats stuff, which is fine. It makes sense if you've been in the business for like a decade. But yeah, I was like, oh, these all look very similar, but they're all different. 713, 728, and 737. But the stickers that I like are the stickers that I like. Okay, so that was that package. Now this guy's freaking me out a little bit. Big package here. So in lieu of the normal like little 4 freebies that she has in a shop, or in your, she has as freebies in your orders, she introduced vinyl stickers. So you can buy these on her website now, but she had a different vinyl sticker every day. So this is the one from, I guess, from Monday, the I don't want to vinyl sticker. Other sheets that I went ham on were the add-ons. And again, I will go through my strategy, and I want to separate these as I go because they're all going to serve a little bit of a different purpose. So I stocked up on the mini labels, which are 1 inch. These guys, hold on a second. Oh, here we go. So if you'll remember, this was a reusable sticker album that was in the Hubman and Chub Girl advent box. And I'm using it for all of these little itty bitty labels that are going to fit the Just Scribble planner. And these are also in rainbow order. So after Esther's gone to bed, I've gone through some of my sheets, and I feel like this album is not that great. I'm kind of worried about these not sticking as well as the other one. But these are all stickers that I know will fit the Just Scribble planner. And this is so slimline and compact and fits beautifully inside both the studio pouch from Sula and my Delphonics pouch, with the idea being that all of my functional box stickers that fit the Just Scribble planner can be kept with the Just Scribble planner in one of those pouches. So I went through and purchased a bunch of 1 inch labels. Not all of them are 1 inch labels, but a lot of the mini labels, the 1 inch labels, are going to go directly in here in rainbow order. And then this is my functional book for that particular planner. I want to just totally rethink how I am starting 2026. Instead of spending so much time like trying to find where everything is, I want to have like items together. So if there are stickers I'm using for my work planner, I want it to be near my work planner. If there's stickers that fit the Just Scribble planner, I want those stickers to be near my Just Scribble planner. If it's for sized for my Hemlock and Oak, I want those stickers near my Hemlock and Oak, and I want them to be pouched together. So that's why I started basically using Cyber Week or Cyber Monday as an opportunity to stock up on as many rainbow colors as I could for that Just Scribble planner. And y'all, I am married to it now, so I better actually use this planner because I purchased a lot for it. So mini labels, 1 inch in width. Okay. So this is, and I'm going to put them with these guys because this is also for the Just Scribble planner. So we have 728, and this is AO 22. So the sheet is add-on number 22, but this like color collection is part of the kit from 728. So mini labels. This is not a mini label. I'm setting this aside. This is 1.5 inches. This is going to be fine in my any of my A5 or Hemlock and Oak planner. So these are 704 mini labels though, right here. I'm going to set those over there. I really, really like the Days and Bullets sheet. This is AO13. This can be used in anything. I just like having days of the week and dates and functional dots and stuff together. So we're going to keep those there. I'm separating by type. So all of my dash scallops, mini labels, nice and neutral here. So that's going to go there. 702 mini labels again, 702. So these are all, I mean, these go together, right? These are 702, but I'm not likely to use this in my Just Scribble planner. So I'm separating it by what planner it's going into. 659 AO13. So this is the old version of the bullets sheet. She turned it into Days and Bullets. So it used to be this, or excuse me, it used to be this, and now it's this. Add-on 13. These are 1.5 inch labels, just like the dash scallop. So these are going to go with my general usable stickers. Then we have Days and Bullets again. This is 705, 701, 701. But again, it's a mini, so I'm setting it over here. Days and Bullets. Many times, I'm going to put these with this functional stuff here. And actually, I'm going to, should we zoom out a little bit so we can see my stacks? This is why I've been avoiding this video, because I knew I would have to like sit down and go through these things. So I really liked the 700. So the New Year's kit from last year went 50% off, or was it 25% off? 25% off on the Monday of Cyber Monday, and you could stack the Cyber sale on top of it. And it just so happens that the New Year, like Let's Toast or whatever it was called, are neutral colors. So I went ham with the 700. So we've got our Days and Bullets, dash, and then our mini labels. And I got mini labels that are 1 inch, and then the dash labels are 1.5 inch, which will fit your standard kind of 1.5 inch column vertical planner. Dates and dots. Dates and dots is a 758. Days and Bullets, 759, 803, 803. The 800 ones, I do have more from those newer collections. So I might, after filming, put these guys in with their kits until I've used them at least once as a kit. I don't know. I go back and forth with the kit stuff. This is 738, the Vibes kit. And again, I really like the color, so I got some more stickers from those and dash scallops. Okay. Oh, yeah, you guys. We don't judge. We don't judge, right? We're not judging. These are journaling label sheets. I think all of them are. Yeah. And these are 1.5 inches. But I really like these stickers, these header stickers. And these will fit inside the Just Scribble planner. So I'm kind of conflicted. Do I separate these? Like, maybe what I'll do is these labels will go in my, this is my Colorful Boxes album. And these are a mix of all different kinds of boxes in rainbow order. So I could take off the 1.5 inch labels and put them in the Colorful Boxes. And then these little guys, which fit the Just Scribble, can go in my Just Scribble album. This guy, which already I'm thinking I'm going to have to move all of these into a different one. But I know that sounds like a lot of work, and it is, but it's easy if you're watching a movie. So we'll see. So we have journaling labels. I'm just going to set these aside here. So that's 803, 737, 728, 713, 704, 703. So this sheet is new to me, and I'm excited about it because it has these little guys that I think will be perfect, again, for that B6 size planner. So this is the Laurel Denise Standard Vertical. I'm hoping, I didn't measure these. She has the measurements on her website. Yeah, I think these are the same size. I think these are 1-inch labels. So these will fit in the Just Scribble vertical. What I'm going to end up doing is once I get the year started and I'm using that planner, I'll figure out what the best value is. If it's buying mini labels, the 1-inch labels, or buying the Laurel Denise sheets like this. Plus I need to figure out storage wise, would I rather store a sheet of this size or a sheet of this size? And I don't know yet, but I do like these a lot. So I might just transition over to purchasing this sheet for the Just Scribble planner. So we've got journaling labels. Oh, the Hobo Week Monthly. These also fit, and the sheet is, you know, look how these colors are so similar, but they're different kit numbers. They're a little bit smaller. I think the monthly ones are 0.8 inches, but they're different too because they have these little like sticky note ones, which look really cute in the smaller planners. So maybe if I need more labels in a certain colorway for that planner, I stick to, if I need bigger ones, I do this sheet. And if I need smaller ones and I want these guys, I use this one. And here we can see, actually, these are both 756. And I mean, the sizes are different and there is variety. So maybe these are the 2 sheets I get for my labels for that planner. And I don't get any of the other ones. I don't get the journaling labels, for example. LD mini labels, 701. So this is designed a little bit different. This is the W6. I love these guys. And they're shorter. So I kind of took some gambles here. I haven't seen a sheet like this before. These dash stickers are way shorter. Those could fit that planner really well too. 701 R2 in journaling labels, mini labels, W6, U6. This is for the Laurel Denise vertical. So she's got all these different kits, these different sticker sheets that are going to match the different planners that you have. But you start to notice that, I mean, a lot of the planner sizes have similar sizing. So you could jump over to one that's labeled for a different planner and it fit your planner just fine. So I just need to figure out what sheet has the most stickers that I like, and then I only purchase those. That way I'm not purchasing so many different versions of very similarly sized. Like these are all 700s. So this is going to fit your standard 1.5 inch column. This is going to be 0.8 inches. And then these, the LD mini labels might also be 0.8. And then the standard is the 1 inch. I don't know. Okay. So those were all of the little ones. And then we have some larger sheets. So let me just organize these guys a little bit more. Oh boy. Do not let me buy any more PlannerKate stickers. I don't need them. And I have all those I don't even remember what I got from Hand Can Plan. But look at you guys. We're not even through these ones yet. Okay. I honestly am overwhelmed. This is so many stickers. I don't think I realized it was so many. And I'm overwhelmed. Okay. So we have journaling number 2. So this is 713, journaling 1 and 2. So here's journaling 1, journaling 2. And these are going to be good for A5 and up, I would say. So journaling 1, journaling 2, notes companion, and so 704 notes companion. I like that sheet. I've already said that. Oh, and then the dashboard planner sheet. I like that one. And then journaling number 3. And then again, 703. Oh my gosh. Did we already see these? No. They start to all look the same. Again, love the notes companion for 703. Here is the dashboard planner, 703. And journaling number 3 is my favorite of the journaling sheets because they're just fun little Bujo boxes and they have the days of the week. Then 702, notes companion. 702, journaling number 3. Ooh, and 702 also got journaling number 2. I prefer these days of the week to those days of the week. Ooh, and I got the dashboard planner for that. 801. So this is a newer one. 801 Notes Companion. 800. Okay. Ay, Elizabeth. I'm judging myself at this point. So I think just because of the sale, I wanted to make sure I had all the stickers I could possibly need. And when you get so many, they all start to look the same and you get so many duplicates. So I definitely have like lots of different blues and khakis, but these are fabulously sized for that duo. So I'm gonna, the weekly duo, I'm gonna put that there. Then we have the Notes Companion, Journaling 3. This is an older one. Oh wait, no, this was this last December, but these will fit nicely in that weekly duo. So we'll set that guy aside. Journaling 3 for $7.56. This is 701 and it says Laurel. She's changed the labels on these. So this is still called Laurel Denise Mini. This is the 701 W1. These little guys are going to fit great in the Just Scribble planner. So that's why I picked this one up. And I even like that we've got little baby flags in there too. So we'll definitely use these, but my goodness. Like in comparing these are both going to be sized just fine. Probably not the banner sticker, but all of the boxes, and at least these are both 701. This is the Laurel Denise Mini. This is the Hobonichi Weeks Monthly. At least we got some different shapes here, you know, and the label types are different. So we've got like colored ones there. These are date dots, whereas these are date flags. So I'm not mad, but we are set on blue and white stickers. That is for sure. Then we have the 701 Companion, the 701 Journaling number 3. I really like this sheet actually a lot. Like the layout of the sheet, the 700 W1. We'll see if it's changed. I did the same thing where I got the Laurel Denise Mini version and the Hobonichi Weeks version. Yeah. Plum A5 Monthly. Don't know why I got this one. Obviously, I have a Plum and I have a monthly. I guess I have boxes now that perfectly fit that, but that was not necessary. Notes Companion for the 700. Journaling for the 700. Dashboard Planner for the 700. $6.56. Laurel Denise Mini. Hobo Weeks. And Hobo Weeks Monthly. But again, these sizes are great for that planner. Holy moly. Ay. We're done. We just sorted through the massiveness of my PlannerKate order. Praise God it's done. I mean, I'm grateful for the resources to be able to purchase this, but yeah, I don't need to keep talking about it. This is excessive though. I just really wanted to make sure while these sheets were on sale, I wanted to make sure I had the stickers, the functional box stickers that I wanted for the planners that I knew I would be using in 2026. And so in the long run, I am going to save money having purchased them all now, but now I've got to figure out how I want to sort them. And some of these will go in a typical album that's like this, the PlannerKate version of these types of albums for the full sheet. And then some of these, or most of them, really, these guys are going to end up going on reusable albums, in reusable albums like this. And my Sula pottery bag that I use as a planner tote has multiple reusable albums in it. So when I'm planning off camera, in my house, I can just go in and grab and have access to all the colors I could possibly need. So I like the system that I'm heading in, but the process is exhausting. All right, friends, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. Again, please do not judge me. That's not what this is for. And I'm also not telling you to buy this much stuff, this many stickers. So hear that very plain and clearly. Yeah, if you have any questions about any of these shops, definitely let me know. I will leave all of these shops linked down in the description box, and I will definitely go back and check my my Etsy account to see where I got the original vinyl stickers from, which were at the beginning of this video. All right, friends, come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn. And if you want to see how my planners end up getting set up for 2026, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Until next time, friends, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.